Hello, this is Janice Ferry from Tadpole Training. Now today I've got a question for you. How do you build rapport with a new customer? I'm not talking about in the normal world, I'm talking about in this world where everything is virtual and you might not actually be able to be face to face with a person. So I'm going to share with you some tips that work in sort of normal customer interactions, but which you can adapt slightly if you're using Zoom or some other online technology. So the first thing is, if you are meeting someone new, you can't go wrong with a smile and with eye contact. So, hi, pleased to meet you. This smile goes back to the olden days, and all it means is you are demonstrating by showing people your teeth that you haven't got a concealed weapon in them. Not very nice, but true. What you should also be doing is giving eye contact. Now at the moment I look as though I'm looking at you, but any of you who have done recordings or taken pictures on mobile phones know that I'm actually not looking at you, I'm looking at the camera. If I was to look at myself, which is what it can be very easy to do, you will see that it doesn't look as though I'm actually facing towards you. And that's a bit weird for the person watching. So always make sure that you're looking at the camera, because then it creates the impression of giving eye contact. Okay, so those are two things that you can do. Now, let's have a look at body language in general. One of the reasons that it can be hard to build rapport is that if you feel nervous, it may show in your body language. So I'm going to give you a tip which works whether it's face-to-face or it's on a camera or virtual. And it's this. So first of all, be upright, because being upright creates a feeling of confidence. And also with your limbs, if I was to sit like this, you would know pretty quickly that I didn't feel uncomfortable. Or if I was turned away like this, particularly if I was talking in that direction, I've created a barrier. My arm is between me and you. So by facing the person you're talking to and being relatively open with your arms and also with your legs, the way you stand, what you're doing there is you are saying, I am confident. And why does it do that? Well, in the old days when we perhaps had to meet new groups of people, or they could potentially be people who were going to kill us, by having an open body stance, what you're saying is, I am so confident that I trust you're not going to attack me. Look, I will prove that because all the soft bits in my body, the bits that if you attack will kill me, I'm exposing them to you by letting my arms and my legs have this positive stance. So exactly the same thing on camera. If I was to sit here hunched up like this, looking a bit uncomfortable, then you'd feel uncomfortable too. So make sure that your body language is as positive as it can be. Now again, if we were talking about the old days, we would shake hands with someone to say hello. Well, you can't really do that on camera. And again, if we're speaking face to face, no one's going to want to shake your hand at the moment. I'm not even sure they'd want to do an elbow bump. But I want to explain to you the psychology behind shaking hands. And as you can see, if I'm offering to shake your hand, okay, virtually, you can see that there's nothing in my hand, it's empty. And that goes back to old times as well, because if I was a potential enemy, I could easily conceal something in my hand to attack you with, like a knife. So that's one of the reasons why we shake hands. So the final tip I'm going to give you, and again this works either face-to-face or using virtual content, is eye contact. So I've already said look to the camera if you're going to be recording something. But here's the other thing. I hope when you're watching one of my videos you get a feeling of warmth, because what I do is, and I hope it comes through with my eyes, but I talk to everyone, whether it's a camera, because I can't see you, or whether it's a real person. I talk to them as though they're my best friend, as though they're someone I absolutely love spending time with. And I hope, and I've been told, that that warmth comes across, because frankly I wouldn't want to work with people that I didn't like and that I didn't feel warm towards, and that can really make you stand out. So I guess my message today is I want to encourage you not to be afraid of the camera, but whether you're talking with people in a real environment or a virtual environment, your body language is absolutely massive. So let's go through it again. Good eye contact, smile, make sure that you're pointing towards the person that you're speaking to, have a relatively open posture, and if you're going to shake hands, understand why you're doing it. It's to show you're not concealing anything. And then finally, look at people with genuine warmth, because it really does make a difference. I hope you've enjoyed this. You take care. I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.